Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another brand new video. So in case you are new here, my name is Gage. In case you are a regular, welcome back to my channel. And before anything else, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Please make sure you turn on your post notifications to get notified every single time your girl aka me uploads a new video. So without further ado, let's just get, I also got these, so I'm gonna be like yeah. So if you also want to get this hair, okay, this is a hair handmade by me, myself, and I mean by yours truly. So if you want to get this wig, please make sure to DM me on my Instagram. I'm gonna be taking orders for wigs. It's available in other different colors. So you have to pay 50% deposit to get, for me to start making a wig. Then yeah, but we can talk about business when you hit me up on my Instagram. And you have to order, at least give me a week so I can, and it's gonna be a 2x2 closure. So anyway, we're gonna talk business. If you DM me if you want this hair is so pretty. It is so long, it goes all the way down my boobs. So yeah, hit me up on my Instagram. I'm also gonna be opening my own store, my online shop, but pretty soon. But anyway, boom, I know you're here because you want to know all the tea. I'm gonna leave my Instagram account, the name, somewhere here below, or yeah, all of my socials are at unapologetically_Gage. So I know you're clicking here because you're nosy, you want to know the tea, you want to know what's going on. And since I have seen you guys enjoy my story times, I decided to make another one for you. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, okay? Let's get straight into it. Subscribe, make sure you're subscribed, make sure to turn on your post notifications again, just to grow, help me grow, like, and please make sure to share this video. And if you have any suggestions that you want me to do for you guys, please make sure to leave them down in the comments. I am gonna appreciate that so much. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have not scripted this story, I have not made any notes, I'm just gonna be talking at the top of my head. So I know I should have, but I didn't, because I just don't feel like it. Plus, yeah, I don't feel like doing it. So this is the one time that I was honestly and truly so in love. I was head over heels. I was completely smitten by this human being of a person. Okay, this person is gonna know I'm talking about them, but I don't care because content. So this happened when I was like 18, 19. That was like the timeline. So some people are gonna know who I'm talking about, but yeah, regardless, I don't care. So this was 18, I was 18, 19 years old. I feel like I need to explain why I was head over heels about this person. So during that time of my life, I was in cosmetology school, I was in beauty school at the time. This is when I met this person, yeah. So we were at a street shoot. It was a photo shoot for an event. I don't remember the name of the event, but it was a street shoot. So my friend had invited me for this street shoot, so I went there. People were just taking pictures, taking content, yada. So boom, I'm just like, as I always say, like, I'm just chilling, minding my own black business, not bothering anyone. So boom, this particular man, what are we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Louis, not his real name, because I'm looking at my Louis bag. So yeah, we're gonna call him Louis. So Louis was just taking like random pictures of me. Random pictures of me. I was not really interested. I was not interested. Not, by the way, this person is fine. This, like, when it comes to men, I am a very typical girl. Like, you gotta be tall, dark, and handsome. Like, you gotta look like a whole box of chocolate. Like, I'm just looking at you and I just wanna indulge. So anyway, this guy is tall. And like, when I use specs, tall, he's dark but not too dark. Not that there's anything wrong with being too dark. I don't know, but I'm not gonna make a colorist comment. Anyway, he was tall, dark, and he's handsome, he's fine, but I was just not interested. I was not taking random pictures of me. And like, this human being, okay, back then, I don't know about now because I don't talk to him anymore. He doesn't talk to me. So yeah, so back then he was looking good and whatever. So he's taking random pictures of me and I'm just like, I didn't know, yada. Anyway, it was a nice day. It was like, we went to like the falls, take pictures, blah. So as we were going home, we were walking back home because it was not like far. So boom, we're walking home and we start talking with this person. He's like, I took pictures of you. You want to see how the pictures look like? And they were okay. They were not like, oh my god, like it looks so good. Because back then my makeup line was not popping. The wigs I was wearing were handmade by me because I've always loved wigs. But they were zilikuwa tu ziko yani, zilikuwa tu ziko. So anyway, he's like, I can send you the pics after I edit them. So let me get your number. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, you look good. You're kind of cute. So yeah, no problem. So I gave this person my number and we started talking. So pretty soon, eventually started hanging out. Like, we were going out to play PS. We usually hang out, me, him, and his friend. Sometimes it was just like the both of us. Blase, blase, blah. We were like hanging out like almost every day. My school, it was the beauty school I was in was actually in town. So I think he was on a holiday or something, long holiday, I don't know. But he'd come and pick me up every day after school. We'd go and play PS, we'd talk, yada, yada, yada. So boom. At the same time was when I was in school, I've always like had a side hustle. I have always had something extra to do even after school. I was selling avocados, but at this time, I don't think it was like seasonal avocado. So I was, my teacher from the school, like she knows like I gotta get to the bread, I gotta get to the coins because sis is always working. So she had given me, she was selling jackets, but she gave me the jackets because she was selling kids jackets. So what I had to do, I had to like hook the jackets and sell them, then I'd get my commission. So after classes, we'd finish classes like at around 4 or 5. And in my town, hookers come and place their items at around that time. So I would I would come from school, then I would take the jackets and I would like line them up in a specific area in the streets. Like I was a hawker, not a hooker, a hawker. So I would go line I would line the jackets in like a specific pathway. And I would arrange them and I would be like, there are 250 bay, Beni aleo, Shenai, you know, like, because I'm trying to get to the bag, I'm trying to get the coins. One thing about me, I was scared, but at the same time, I don't care. No one is going to come and feed me. No one is going to clothe me. So I need to do what I need to do. And I was living with my auntie, but it was like when I was living with her, like I had been away for a year because we were not talking. Then I came back, so I had to be independent. I was not gonna ask for money for pads. I was not gonna ask for money for makeup. I was not gonna ask money for roll-on. So I was always on the grind constantly. So anyway, that aside, he'd come and pick me up from where I was selling the jackets. Every day. He was not embarrassed, he was not ashamed of me. He was so supportive of me, and that was like so amazing because we're the same age. And he was like, girl, get in your bag, like I don't care what you do, like I like you, I like the vibe, this and the third. So I was like, you don't care, like you're always coming to pick me up. I guess I should have expected it, but I just felt like that was so nice of him. He was like taking random pictures of me, like I was in this fairy tale era. Let me tell you, anyone you're talking to before the age of 25 is a childhood friend, period. So anyway, he'd come and pick me up every day. Then we'd go for like walks and we would talk. And it was so like, I had butterflies in my stomach. Like this person was just making me like all giddy and, that like fuzzy feeling like in your stomach. So he'd take me home every day. And he was also constantly on his grind. Like he was in school, but he was taking shots of photography. He was doing the most. So boom, we ended up like in a relationship of some sort. So like I just loved how this person was driven. Like even the relationship was like, it was nice. It was a good relationship. We used to go out. Then okay, let me just say, I'm not gonna tell you the other part. We're gonna do a part 2 to this story because other things happened within the relationship. But we were going together. This person was a photographer, so we would go for gigs. If he had a gig and he needed someone to do the makeup, I would be that person for him. So we were getting to the bag constantly together. So yeah, that's like affirmation and you just being there. That's my love language. Also gifting, and he was also a very big gifter. This person was always buying me stuff that I didn't even ask for, which I was like, that was so nice, like clothes, and like he was just doing the most, so providing even for things that I needed. So even things that I didn't know I needed, he was always providing. So that's why I was head over heels in love with this man, with Louis. So let's get to the part where this gets juicy. Well, this one time, yeah, my auntie, tunakuanga watatu, like when I'm with them, we are three. We have my cousin who I call my brother. You all know Sam. I'm gonna insert a cute picture of us. So there's Sam, then there's my other cousin. We're gonna call her Bobo, and there's me. And in that family, when I'm with them, I'm the youngest. So Sam, I think he was out busy doing working somewhere else. So it was just me and Bobo. So boom, my auntie had gone on a trip, like a trip for like their chama or something. Like they have like these group meetings, then they go on. They were going for, I think they were going to Narok. Anyway, they went for a retreat. That's what I'm trying to say. For the weekend, and someone was around. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna sit there and be bored. So boom, I call up my man or whatever, like, hey babe, my auntie just left like today, so like, yo, come and pick me up. Mind you, he still lived at his parents' house. Okay, lived at his folks' house. And I think I called my man at around, I told him my aunt had left, so he was like, okay, you can come and sleep over at my place. Not like my place, but you can come at our place and you can spend the night. And I'm just like, is your mom gonna be there? And he's like, yeah, but he's like, my mom sleeps early, so it don't even matter. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. So you can definitely come through. I'm gonna come and pick you up. So I'm like, okay, fine, that's cool. So at this point, it's like we're pretty deep in the relationship. We're like 5 months down in the relationship. That was a long time for me in my head at the time. So some of my stuff was at his place, at their place. That's what I meant to say. In his room. So their home, it's not like that big, but it's big because it's bigger than most apartments. So it's like their home, their house. Then his room is an extension, because according to his community, a son cannot live in the main house. He has to live in like outside the house. Like he had like his own Simba. That's what they call it in the where he comes from. So his room was an extension, since it wasn't a big compound. It's like it was just an extension. Also keep in mind, yeah, it's their place. So I'm like, yeah, you're gonna pick me up. So he comes and he picks me up with me, him, and his friend at this point. So we are walking to, okay, where I lived at the time and where they lived was like a 10-15 minutes walk, not really far. You can actually just walk. So he comes and picks me up. Louis is with his friend Pep. Let's call his friend Pep. So it's me, Pep, and my man Louis. So we head on to where they live, and he's like, babe, you wanna smoke devil's lettuce? And I'm just like, it's the weekend. I'm not going to work tomorrow, so yeah, no problem. So we went, all of us, we went to the plug, then we got the devil's lettuce, and we were going, so I'm asking him, so where we finna smoke? Where are we gonna hit the joints? And he's like, don't worry, let's get fast to, let's go home. We're gonna hit the joint there. And I'm just like, huh, are you serious? Because, okay, let me paint the picture for you. Their house, they don't have a big compound, yeah? So their house this is their house. This is his room, the extension to the room. And from the gate to the main door, it's like 2-3 steps. So I'm just like, I don't think this is a good idea. We should go somewhere else, smoke, then what is it called? Then we eat something which is gonna cover up the smell, because you know, when you smoke the devil's lettuce, it stank like for real. Also, oh my god, I forgot something. Let me take you all the way back, because boom. So my man Louis has a fetish, like a legit fetish for braids. So long braids, not just any braids, long black braids, black to be specific, not any other color, black. So he was constantly begging me like, babe, please get your braids done, and I was tired of hearing it. So what did my Like, if I'm in love with you, I'm gonna do whatever. Like, I was smitten. If I like you, and I know this is gonna make you happy, and it's not gonna hurt me. It's not like self-sabotage. I'm gonna do it. So I went and got my braids done, and these braids were so long. You know, the kind of braids that they go past your ass. Those braids, this hair is actually even short. Those braids were like all the way here, coming all the way down my ass, and they were black. And I was in the salon for 2 days to get these braids done because this man likes braids. Y'all, when I tell you I was in love, or so I thought. So my braids were going all the way down my butt. Those things were long. So anyway, let's go back to the story. So we're at their gate, and he's like, wash your kettle, light that shit up. So I'm still hesitant. I'm just like, babe, this is not a good idea. Something is telling me no. But you know what? He don't want to listen. He's like, calm down, you overthink too much. And I know I actually do overthink. But at this point, something was just telling me no. But he's insisting. And since he's my man and I'm in love with him, I'm just going to listen because I don't want to argue with him. I was like, okay, fine. Please, let me also take you back again. At the same time, he had kept telling me, I want to introduce you to my mom. I want you to meet my mom. I want you to meet my folks. I had met his sisters. I had met his cousins. I hadn't met his mom though. And in my mind, I'm just like, I didn't believe, I honestly, I didn't believe it. I was just like, you know what? This is lip service. Like, lip service is when a nigga or someone tells you something that they think you want to hear, So I'm just like, this is lip service. This is just him telling me he wants me to meet his mom, yada, yada. I don't believe it. But so at this point, I had not met his mom. So anyway, we're like, tunawasha, we're like smoking the devil's lettuce, smoking. As soon as we were done, I had to sneak into his house because I had not met his mom. Girls, please don't date anyone who lives at home. Find someone who has their own place. But we were still young, so anyway, it is what it is. So boom, I sneak into his room. Then he follows me. Then at this point, we're in his room. You're talking, and this is so embarrassing, but I'm just gonna say it. We're talking. We're making out heavy, and at this point, we realize his mom's not asleep, but we're just like, she didn't see me coming, so it's whatever. Girl, I was like wearing some booty shorts, and when I tell y'all, my booty shorts were barely covering my ass, and I think I was wearing a bralette, not. It was given indecent. Like, I was on my hands on my knees shaking ass on my thought shit. I was like, hands on my knees shaking ass on my thought shit. Like, I was just dressed in a very provocative manner. So boom, we realized his mother is awake. Then 2 minutes had not even passed. Then boom, I hear a knock on the door. A knock on the door, and I'm froze. I'm just like, what the actual fuck? Oh my god. Then his mom goes like, Louis, you're smoking, so you smoke. Then she's like, she was going all the way off. She was pissed off, and she had every right to be pissed off. And I'm just like, I told you. And I cannot shout, I cannot do anything. I haven't met his mom. So his mom knows now he's smoking something which is not really legal in this country. Then boom, I'm in his room. I'm half naked at this point. So I'm just like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? At this point, he was at the door, and his room was so small, it was so cramped up, and I'm like, what the fuck? I think I said what the fuck 100 times, and I was there, and I'm just like, oh my god, I hope she don't open the door. So boom, tell me why I thought to go under the bed. Bro, so I quickly, because I'm like, he's gonna get caught because he was smoking, and he's gonna get caught because he has a girl in his room, a girl who's half naked. And I'm just like, no, his mom, this is not how his mom is gonna meet me. No, because this is too embarrassing. First of all, this is like, oh wow. Then mind you, I'm under the bed, I'm covering myself with a duvet, but my braids, they're going all the way they're all the way past my nyash. So if you lift the duvet like this, my braids, you're gonna see my braids first. It's just like, wow. Why did I even come here? So his mom is at the door. Yeah, you are smoking and you smoke. No. She went from speaking Swahili to their local dialect. I don't know what she's saying. I am under the bed in the duvet. My braids are from here to the next life, to Timbuktu. And I'm just like, Lord, please, not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. So I'm under the bed, questioning everything I know. I'm on the bed asking myself, why did I even come here? Why? Nini menitoa kwetu kwanza saa hizi usiku? Nini menitoa kwetu usiku? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, wow. Then I am this close to sneezing, and I sneeze my sneeze is so ugly, like my sneeze is so loud. So if I sneeze, finished. If I sneeze like this, finished. So his mom is going off. Then his mom goes ahead and calls his dad, and mind you, his dad is the police. So I'm just like, first of all, what in the actual F am I doing here? What? I am shaking. I am cold because I am down. I'm under the bed. I feel like sneezing, and it's dusty under the bed. I feel like sneezing so bad, and I'm just like, oh my God, no. Then I can't understand what she's saying because their language is so difficult. So I don't know if she's saying, let me go and search. Let me go in and see if you have some more of what you have smoked, because it clearly stinks. I don't know. This is what I'm assuming she was saying. But I was just in the bed, just asking myself a lot of questions. Then there are tiles in his room, and the tiles are cold, and I'm half naked. Do you understand how embarrassing that was? So anyway, his mom ended up leaving, and I was like so grateful that she left and she went to the main house. And my man, he came back to the room and he was like, okay, coast is cleared, like calm down, everything's okay. But I'm just like, fine girl like me, hiding under beds, a dusty bed. Why? So anyway, we ended up just sleeping and talking, and in the morning, I think I left the house at 5:30. Like we were opening the door like there was a thief. Like that was the most embarrassing thing that could have happened to me in my entire life. I went home the following morning. I was at 6 at the dot. I was at my auntie house. I've never told her. I'm never going to talk. This is the first time my mom's talking about this like out loud, because it was so embarrassing. Like, do you understand the level of embarrassment? If I would have gotten caught. And funny thing, I actually met his mom after we broke up, which was like so funny. Anyway, that was pretty much my story of the one time, the first and the last time that shit is ever happening to me. So yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Please make sure to share with all your friends, your cousins, your family. Please make sure people you are dating, they have their own homes. And if you're 18, like, focus on your life. Don't be out here in relationships. I'm telling you, everyone we talk to before the age of 25 is a childhood friend. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to hit me up to order this gorgeous hair. Like, she is so pretty. This is 22 inches. So yeah, make sure to hit me up on my Instagram. And if you know what I'm talking about, girl, we had good times, and that was not my finest moment. So thank you very much for watching this video. I am just gonna leave you here, and I love you, and I appreciate you all so much for the love and support, and see you next time.